O sea, capitalismo era tan jodidamente asqueroso antes. O sea, era tan jodidamente asqueroso. No lo recuerdo cuando era niño, ¿no? Pero claro, cuando era niño, literalmente, pues yo qué sé, me hacen pajas con lápices. Mira, este juego te viene.
Activity nearby is acting up. Could it be a singularity leakage? Any more enemies around here than I expected. Danielle, how's it going on your end?
These enemies are far too strong. I couldn't possibly defeat them.
Abandoned mech beats first generation void hunter. Yeah, that'd make a pretty wild headline.
I'm here. Speaking of which, your combat skills are improving rather slowly, aren't they?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good for someone who's always been the brains of the party. Herois, I heard that! Data still hasn't fully synced. Timmy, wait, don't! Great. We still ended up in a singularity leakage.
Since we're here, let's finish this quickly.
Alright, let's go, Pyrois.
All right, the enemies are dealt with.
And after all that, we still... Remiel, didn't we agree? Follow my directions and avoid singularity leakage.
Sorry, that was my bad. It won't happen.
I'm not like you, Remiel. You were right. When it comes to combat skills, I really haven't. That's why I've been trying to stay away from those dangerous singularity leakages. At the very least, I don't want us getting dragged into a fight.
If you ask me, you're being far too hard on yourself. The proxies I've known, well, there haven't been many, but among them, the only ones capable of entering a hollow and fighting in person are you and Joyous. What was it you all ended up calling him again? Ah, right. The predecessor of proxies. Look at it this way. You're already enough of a legend to stand shoulder to shoulder with the
Thanks, Remiel. But putting me on the same level as Mr. Joyous?
It's not such a stretch. If you ask me, his combat skills may actually be worse than yours. He's your complete opposite. Always convinced he can handle anything. Yet the moment a real fight begins, and you're the sort of person who's already doing well, yet still quietly tells themselves, for a beginner, your combat skills have improved remarkably quick. I know many of your friends excel in combat. Don't forget, your proxy. You always have been, and you still are. There are many things only you can do. As for the things you can't do alone, I believe your friends will be right beside you to accomplish them together.
Remiel, where did all that come from? And no riddles. Did your chronic Riddler?
Oh my, I thought you...
Thank you for dragging us into a singularity leakage.
For sharing a bit of old gossip about Joyous, of course. There aren't many people in this world who still remember what happened.
Remiel.
Now that you're feeling a little better, the crime scene you're looking for should be just below us. As for finding a way through the singularity leakage, I'll leave that to you, my stubborn Miss Proxy.
Wait, who's being difficult here, Remiel?
Yes, I wonder, who could it be?
I'll leave the fighting to you, Remiel.
As you say, Miss Proxy.
Doesn't it seem like there's more and more enemies around here?
This hardly counts as a warm-up. Feels like we're really starting to get in sync, Miss Proxy.
If I push this a little harder, I can totally keep up with you.
Put these two together. Hear the howling noise.
Not the same. Be even more dazzling.
Let this air be crashing down.
I know. It's over. Come on, let's keep moving.
Your stamina is just short of a passing grade, Miss Proxy.
There it is. That's the place from Toby's memory. Whoa. Strong ether activity response.
Master, I'm picking up ether activity similar to that of Toby.
So the culprit used this mech to hurt Toby. Remiel, you can't smash it to pieces. It has clues tied to the culprit.
Ready to dance with me? That's asking a great deal. Fine. Understood. Fine.
Data cross-reference complete. Master, your current location matches Toby's memory record with a 99.73%.
Looks like the culprit's long gone by now. Let's check out that weird mech first and see if we...
Then I'll rest nearby for a bit. Data analysis isn't exactly my specialty.
Sure, no problem. Just as I thought. The culprit used this mech to implant... And there's something else. I'm seeing traces of a virus inside the Bangbu. Was the culprit trying to control them remote?
Best be quick, Miss Proxy. I damaged that mech's ether battery during the fight, so there's no telling when it might explode.
Huh? Why didn't you mention that sooner? A video? No. It looks like a photo. Why is he here? No, that's not possible. He should have... Sir Pico? How could Sir Pico be here?
Huh? That image that flashed by just now, what was it? The culprit's face? I feel like I've seen it somewhere before.
I'm not sure, but this mech's data is way too corrupted. Very...
Understood, Master.
Sir Pico? No, it can't be him. It's probably because I saw Truvia earlier. That's why Sir Pico came to mind. I must have mistaken the culprit for him. Yeah, but...
You look pale, Miss Proxy. What happened? If we've gathered enough information, let's head back for now. No need to continue analysis, Miss Proxy.
Oh, I'm fine.
Belle, stay away from that mech.
So close. Gotta figure this out. Wait! A clue! What did you do?
What did you do? You have a death wish or something? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Wait. These are unfamiliar voices. And visions.
They are the ones who once again defeated the enemy and brought new hope to Eridu.
Belly. This commendation ceremony has far too many steps. My legs are killing me from standing here. My back itches.
Everyone is watching. Behave.
If you're going to be so proper about it, then stop replying.
Next, please welcome Colonel Mike and Lieutenant Colonel Dan of the Guard of Staves to the stage for their commendation ceremony.
Oh wait, why are you ahead of me, Belly? Shouldn't this be sorted by surname initials? Why are they using given names instead?
Because it's sorted by rank. A colonel comes before a lieutenant colonel. That makes sense, doesn't it?
These are Remiel's, if I'm not mistaken. The person beside her is also one of the first-generation Void Hunters. A colonel of the Guard of Staves. Huh? And this one is...
That is all I wish to add regarding the experiment. Professor Archie should have already gone over the rest with you.
Relax, Sunbringer. It'll be fine. You and RK have already explained the experiment to us nearly 100 times, each in your own way.
Then can you repeat it back to me, Remy?
Don't worry, Sunbringer. I've memorized everything for her. I'll be watching over her during the...
What do you mean, shouldn't? Belly, you're supposed to say it'll definitely be fine.
The Karma core sealed within the Void Hunter weapon. At the moment, most of our research remains entirely theoretical. As for further resonating with it, Professor Archie's experimental plan remains only theoretically feasible. Belliora, Remiel, before the experiment officially begins, you may still back out at any time.
What are you talking about, Sunbringer? Of course someone would hold it. If I were to back down out of fear and throw away a chance that might let us conquer the Hollows once and for all, my future self would never forget.
Sealed within a Void Hunter weapon? A Karma core? What is that?
You've been distracted today.
Nothing in particular.
Really? Then does that mean You stepped on my feet 3 times in a row on purpose?
Ugh.
Come on, don't be so tense. We don't get to dance together every day. Just try to enjoy it, okay? I know what you're thinking, but look at me. I'm not worried at all. Because I know that in tomorrow's experiment, no matter what happens, as you always have.
Yeah. Just like...
I'm sorry. I should have noticed sooner. Good night, Ellie. Where am I?
You're in someone else's home, sleeping in someone else's bed. Please tell me you don't drool in your sleep.
Remy Hell? Wait, is this the Enna Gang's hideout?
Correct. It looks like you're still in good shape. That whole ordeal didn't scramble your brain after all. Tell me, what did you see?
Oh,
Now,
Vamos.
don't go quiet on me, Miss Proxy. Unless, are you perhaps a little too bashful to speak up? Worried you might be mistaken for a peeping Tom? I'll go first then. I saw you, your brother, and those 2 classmates of yours. What were their names again? Truvia and...
Sir Pico.
Oh, right, Sir Pico. So that's what happened between y'all. No wonder you were so shaken.
Why? Why were we able to see each other's memories?
That is not a question I can answer for you. After all, I have only experienced it twice myself.
Twice?
The previous time was when I retrieved Thaumiel from within you. I was really caught off guard, too. I had no idea what was happening. It felt like a flood of memories that one of my own poured into my mind all at once. Though it seems you have no recollection of it whatsoever. Maybe you were already on the verge of losing consciousness then, and felt nothing at all. All right. It seems I am the one who will be mistaken for a voyeur. For the record, I didn't mean to pry. So, can you tell me now? What exactly did you see?
I saw you, Colonel Vike, and Lady Sunbringer. You were talking about something called a karma core, and after that...
Not long after that, Belly died. I killed her with my own hands.
Remy Hell.
I'm sorry, Belle. I know I was the one who brought this up, but I'd rather not talk about it anymore. It's getting late. You should head back to Amber Hall. Does everyone in that covenant of yours have this nasty habit of haunting people like restless ghosts?
I'm simply concerned about your mental state, Remiel.
Then this is the worst possible time to appear. I can at least pretend you don't exist if you just stay away.
Sorry.
If you are truly sorry, then disappear. Now. You knew all along that Faith and I would. I'll take your silence as a yes.
Yes? I knew all along that she would have an anomalous resonance with you. The part of you that's already fused with the karma core. But I'm sorry. I did not expect the two of you to see fragments of each other's memories because of it.
Fine. Since you are being so sincere, I will forgive you. So, why did you show up this time? Surely you didn't come all this way just to apologize.
After your previous encounter with Eldrada, I'm sure you've realized what the three Sunbringers of Rose Califer truly are.
Perhaps. I'm not drawing any conclusions here, but... Sunbringer. She always did have a habit of taking things too far.
What's your plan, then?
My plan? Well, how about a short summer vacation?
Ramiel, I'd hate to remind you again, but time is running out.
Though, to be honest, I don't think you need to be in such a hurry. I know that storm you foresaw better than you ever will. And I also know when it... And before it's finally here, let me rest a while longer. In this city in the sky. Opportunities like this don't come often, so... I just want to take one more good look at the ideal city my old friend poured her life's work into building. And at the final gift she left for this world.
I've never seen Ramiel look that sad before. What really happened between Ramiel, Colonel Vike, and Lady Sunbringer? Never mind. Now's not the time to get stuck on that. I should head back to Amber Hall and check the data we collected.
Belle, you're finally back.
Гумки? Дай да погледна, Е? Човекът много се сърди. Да. Сега ще активирам, сега ще даде. Спокойно. 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 Знаеш, кому си иде за рождения ден? Тирамису. Не трябва да го направиш. Ако искаш го купи оттам някъде готово и ще ти го платя. Е? Какво казваш? Ами да.
wise.
How could I not be? You suddenly lost contact with Fairy down at the... If Remiel hadn't used your phone to let me know you were safe, I was about to grab Billy and Cecilia and go looking for you.
Sorry. Wait, how did Remiel know my phone password? Did she...
So, what exactly happened after we lost contact with you? You shared each other's memories. Can our ocular implants...
I don't know, but Remiel said she saw something similar when she pulled Thaumiel out of me. I think Thaumiel and my ocular implants must have had some kind of weird reaction.
True. But you've spent quite some time with Remiel before, and nothing like this has happened, right?
Yeah, that's true. I feel like there has to be something else
How about we go ask Lady Dracaena the night after tomorrow? She's overseeing our treatment, so she may know more about this.
The night after tomorrow? Why then?
Lady Dracaena will be hosting a welcome banquet for the guests at the CCD reception hall. We received invitations as...
Lady Dracina's hosting it herself. Does that mean the CCD's singularity leakage issue has all...
Most likely. Otherwise, I heard there's another welcome banquet happening in Virium at the same time. Lady Lindvern and the ESD are hosting it, for guests who still haven't been cleared to land in Buastrom. When I went out this afternoon, I ran into Valina and Norma. It looked like they were already heading to Virium to make preparation.
So there are still guests stuck in Virium. Do you think that person who looked like...
No, Belle. There's no chance it was... It's all right. I understand. Seeing true... But that's all in the past now.
Jeez, Wise. How come you look even more upset than I do? Come on. That's enough doom and gloom for one night. Time for bed. We worked way too hard to fix...
You're one to talk. Get some rest. And...
Before bed, maybe I should take another look at the data from the Retroflex zone. If I'm lucky, I might find some...
Belle? Your light's still on. Are you still working? Belle?
Кое? Кое правят? Не знам дали ще имат готово за в сряда. Да. Тирамису? Ти как знаеш? Ами, хубаво. Да, и колко струва? Не знам. Да. Добре. И колко е? Не.
I told her to go to bed early, and yet... What are...
Notice. These are drafts Master used to analyze the culprit's intentions. Additional notice. Master has been asleep for approximately 30 minutes. Suggestion. Second Assistant, please refrain from any action that may wake Master.
I know, Fairy. I'll handle it from here. That's what the Second Assistant is for.
Negative. Correction. Second Assistant will complete it under Supreme Assistant's direction.
All right. I'm counting on you then, Supreme Assistant. Fairy, give me a quick summary of everything we've established so...
Understood. Displaying all current findings and Finding 1. The culprit's victims share no common traits. Their identities are of limited use for further deduct. Finding 2. Whenever the culprit implanted potent ether into each Bangbu victim, he also set a...
So for the culprit, what matters is the time and location.
Affirmative. Based on current information, the most meaningful data is the time and location of each singular...
Fairy, can you pull up Airspace Patrol's recent records? Start from when singularity leakages began appearing frequently. I want to see when and where...
Understood. Accessing Airspace Patrol's...
Wait, Fairy. Why are you hacking into Airspace Patrol's intranet? How do we even explain this if they catch us?
Too late, Second Assistant. Intrusion and search processes complete. complete schematic has been generated for Second Assistant, with all singularity leakage times and locations marked.
So these circles mark where each singularity leakage appeared, right? The energy hub, the retroflux zone, the CCD. Looking at the map, oh right, I remember now. Even after a singularity leakage disappears...
Affirmative. Such events exist in archive...
Fairy, could you mark the locations of these reactivated singular...
Understood. Corresponding locations have been added to the map for...
The positions changed a lot. No wonder it took so long for Lady Dracaena to deal with the CCD's singular... Fairy, what's the significance of these overlapping areas?
Answer. These indicate multiple singularity leakages occurring in close proximity. Analysis. Under these conditions, multiple singularity leakages interact, causing the affected area in real space to expand accordingly.
So what you're saying is, multiple singularity leakages that appear at the same time and place can overlap. Wait, does that... Fairy, can you reorganize this data again? I want to pinpoint when and where these singular...
Understood. Generating new
This is it. This has to be it.
How long was I out for?
That's not important. Fairy and I have figured out the culprit's true intent in creating singularity leakages. This is the location of the singularity leakage the culprit created last week. 3 days after we rescued Toby, all the singularity leakages overlap with one another, and the affected area stretches from the edge of Scommel Hollow all the way to Buastrom's main urban district.
So, the culprit could use this method to move something from Scommel Hollow to Buastrom. Wait, Gertablulu?
Yeah, I think so too. The culprit's real objective is likely to move Gertablulu into Buastrom's urban district. When you encountered it, it was clearly attracted to singularity leakages.
But what happens after that? And besides, if it's really inside the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now, why hasn't anyone spotted it yet?
Looks like we'll have to follow the trail of singularity leakages and...
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Once it's daylight, Billy, Cecilia, and I will head to the energy hub. Maybe we can follow it. I don't think I slept very well. Whatever. I should head downstairs and find Billy and the others first.
Belle! There you are!
Now that's our manager! You found a clue on the cult...
All right, time to investigate the site. We'll start at the energy hub and follow the singularity leakages one by one until we track down...
Right. Fairy and I will stay here. Belle, if you end up running into the culprit or Gertablulu, your safety comes first.
Don't worry, Wise. I'll be extra careful. Promise.
We'll protect the manager too!
Yeah, don't worry, Wise. If anything goes wrong, I'll grab Belle and make a run for it. Oh, sorry, Billy. You're on your own, buddy.
No problem. A Starlight Knight always protects their companions until their dying breath!
Wow. Seriously? Come on, don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck. Anyway, it's getting late. Let's go. Belle, we're here. Stay sharp. If things go south... Well, where are we?
It looks like...
This place feels really familiar.
Huh? Lady Dracena's office? So Gertablulu came all the way here just...
This is so strange. We expected the singularity leakage trail to lead into Buastrom.
Hmm? Wait! Footsteps...
You startled me. What are you all doing here?
Oh, well... formed by singularity leakages? If your speculation is correct, then Gerta Blulu is most likely hiding among the singularity leak. And if that's the case... Huh? Lady... Well, you see, a few nights ago, a small singularity leakage appeared near my office. Considering that, together with your deductions, the target of both the culprit and Gerta Blulu is most likely... Belle, could I ask these two to step outside for a moment? After all... Huh? It's okay, Lady Dracaena. I understand, but this concerns Rose Califer's highest level secrets, especially considering who these two are. A new Eridu public security officer and, an unemployed freeloader.
An unemployed freeloader is a little harsh, Lady Dracaena.
Oh, I get it. It's the kind of top secret stuff where knowing too much means trouble, right? Maybe even getting silenced permanently. Yeah, more or less. It's a bit complicated, so Belle and I will need some time to talk. Cecilia and Billy, you can return to Amber Hall and rest. Right away! No problem, Lady Dracaena. Me and this robot vacuum will disappear right now. Wait.
Something feels... off. Why am I being treated differently from Cecilia and Billy? Is it something about my identity? Why would Lady Dracaena send the... Should I call Billy and Cecilia back here?
What is it, Belle? Something on your mind?
It's nothing.
Come here, Belle. I'll tell you what happened that night. I had just returned to my office when I sensed an unusually strong ether presence in the air. The source seems to be somewhere around here.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I can still feel a faint trace of ether.
Aside from the residual ether, these documents were scattered across the floor at the time.
Lady Dracaena, do these documents have something to do with what happened?
Compare them with what you have found. Once you read them, you will understand.
CCD facility renovation plans, personnel transfer records, data, daily reports. These don't really have anything in common, do they? What's going on? My eyes just... Huh? Wait, that ethereal broke in here days ago. So why is there still ether residue? And the ether isn't coming from in front of me. It feels more like... behind me.
What? Nigga, what?
I knew it! You're not Lady Dracaena! What the heck are you?
Lady Dracaena. I'm Truvia from High Ambitions Corp. I'm here for our appointment.
Truvia, run!
Huh?
Gay!
Truvia! No! 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 No!
Bro? Bro?
Move now!
anyone harmed? We received... Is that... Miss Truvia? How did this...
Sigrid? Oh, thank goodness, just in time. Hurry, help me stop the bleeding.
Yes, Lady Dracena.
This is my fault. I shouldn't have left her here alone with Belle.
Belle? Lady Dracena, forgive my boldness, but do you mean...
Yes, that's what happened. What I mean is, I never realized there was such a deep animosity between Belle and Truvia. But I believe Belle must have acted on impulse. She would never do this other... In any case, our first priority is to find Belle and get to the bottom of this. She just fled. Lindvern isn't here, so... Can I count on you to handle this, Sigrid? Sigrid...
My apologies, Lady Dracena. I will...
Good. I'll leave that to you, Sigrid. And about tonight? Keep it quiet for now. We don't want our guests who've just arrived to feel any unnecessary panic.
Yes, Lady Dracena.
Go, Sigrid. Go fulfill your duty. Find her, arrest her, and...
Hey, Rois! Why? Why did you pull me back? Truvia, she was right there!
Because she's beyond saving.
Huh?
Her wounds were clearly fatal. There was no way to save her. And that thing that appeared like Sunbringer, we cannot face it on our own.
But aren't you powerful, Pyrois? You're supposed to be powerful, Pyrois!
Are you sure? Do you really want to see the rest of Rose Califer buried alongside your old classmate? Acting on impulse won't save her, and it won't help you either. Take some time to clear your head in the rain, and then go do what only you can do. What you have to do.
Something only I can do. But right now, I can't...
You sure look like a mess. It's only been one day. How did you end up like this?
Ramiel? Why are you here?
The airspace patrol alarms have been going off non-stop. So I had to check, didn't I? So, how did you make... All right. If you don't want to talk, fine. But don't stand... And if you don't want to go home... Oh, right. Amber Hall's already surrounded. In that case, why not come to my place with me? If you don't answer, then all right. Sit anywhere you like. Just, not the bed. Wet bedding is such a pain to deal with. Here's a towel. You should dry yourself off. If you've got the strength, you can take a hot shower, too. There's a makeshift bathroom over there. The Bang Boo built it for me. Okay, fine. If you
Why? Why did you bring me here?
Hey, shouldn't you thank me first, Miss Soaked to the Bone?
Thanks, Ramiel.
Since when did you become so obedient? If you really want to show your thanks.
My turn?
Your turn to dry my wings for me, of course. Hey, what's with that look?
Okay.
You know, Belle, I've never liked rainy days. The rain always leaves my wings soaked and heavy. Shake as I might, I can never quite dry them. The same goes for taking a shower, though at least I can manage to keep my wings from getting too wet.
Wet wings must feel really uncomfortable, right?
Yes. Honestly, it's miserable. And such a hassle to manage. A hairdryer is useless. Too hot and I start shedding. Too cold and I catch a chill. But I can't just wait for them to air dry. It takes forever, and I'm way too impatient for that. Besides, the best solution is a slow towel dry like this. But with wings this large, before, if I got caught in the rain, I'd sneak onto Belly's bed and roll around, drying my wings on her sheets.
Huh? Wait, hold up. How on earth?
It was fine as long as I didn't get caught. Though, and no matter how angry she was, in the end, she'd always do. Belle, do you know what New Eridu's records say about what became of Belly and me?
I remember something about an operation called the Day of Silence. You and Colonel Vike were involved in an accident, and then both died in the line of duty.
Yes, died in the line of duty. Such a noble, after all. For us Void Hunters, our first and only duty was to suppress the Karma Core inside our weapons.
The Karma Core? Inside?
That's right. Remember what truly sets them apart from ordinary ethereals is a special core known as a Karma Core, found only within an enchainer. According to RK, a Karma Core differs from an ordinary ether core. It doesn't form naturally. The Creator made the Karma Cores, a power capable of rewriting the laws within hollows, and used them as the cores to create. Back then, after a long and bitter struggle, we finally were able to RK and Sunbringer. They wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the Karma Core once and for all, while in the end, they found a way to seal the Karma Core within Porceloy. And from that, they forged the Void Hunter weapons.
So, the power inside Void Hunter weapons actually comes from the Creator?
Yes, which is exactly why there are so many side effects. At the time, we were naive enough to believe that if we could truly master that power, humanity might finally overcome the Hollows once and for all. So, when RK and Sunbringer proposed the plan, we never doubted it for a moment.
Lady Sunbringer and Professor RK's...
Yes. Project Sunseeker. Simply put, it was an experiment that used vast quantities of Porceloy as a medium to partially fuse us Void Hunters with the Karma Core.
They fused you with a Karma Core?
It meant we'd become artificial enchainers. No more enduring the costs of wielding Void Hunter weapons, and perhaps even achieving a stronger form to defend New Eridu.
So, it was in that experiment?
Yes. Belly and I were the final, or rather, looking back, I wonder if Belly already knew the truth behind RK and Sunbringer's plan. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have insisted on coming along. She's never been one to enjoy. If only I...
Ramiel.
RK was extremely meticulous, always laying out careful, detailed plans. So, I can't say if the Karma Core losing control during the experiment was truly an accident, or if it was his cleverly, despite whatever the truth, it ended with the Karma Core spiraling out of control. And as for me, I partially fused with the Karma Core inside Thaumiel, becoming what I am now. A monster. Half human, half enchainer. Maybe, deep down, in the final moment, Thaumiel's power of controlling temporal patterns froze me in a state of near suspended animation. I didn't fully awaken from the sealed Persena's hollow until about a year ago.
The power of temporal patterns?
Right. Remember my feathers? The ones that can pin you in place. The Karma Core sealed within Thaumiel holds the power to halt the flow of time. And because I partially fused with the Karma Core, even without Thaumiel, I can replicate a similar effect on a smaller scale. But that little bit of power isn't nearly enough to take on those 3 Sunbringers. That's why I had to reclaim Thaumiel. Even if it accelerates my path to becoming an enchainer, I still have to... Never mind. Still... It's your turn.
Huh? My turn
To tell me your story, of course. Let's call it another... You didn't actually ask, but I had a feeling you'd want to know. So now, it's...
I wasn't even going to ask anything.
Fair enough. But once you say certain things, or perhaps you'd like a little help getting started?
Serpico and Truvia. They transferred to Helios not long after Wise and I started there. They came from a prominent background. They were the adopted children of Maciant, the head of High Ambitions Corp. On top of that, they were excellent students. We were all studying under Miss Carroll at the time. And before long, we became... Back then, we were full of big dreams. We wanted to fully understand the Hollows, maybe even conquer all 6 Great Hollows, or as our teachers like to put it, seize the sun called Helios. Later, because the 4 of us had the top grades, we became the only 4 people ever to have smart ocular implants. Then, during a performance test for the implants, I lost control. Serpico... When I finally woke up in the hospital, I learned that Truvia had been... The next time I saw her was during the fall. She was with one of High Ambition's rescue teams. To be honest, I never imagined we'd meet again. Like, Wise and I were both badly injured at the time, but we still wanted to go back to the ruins of Helios, and say we begged Truvia for High Ambition's help. We were willing to guide them through the Hollows, willing to do whatever they asked of. What happened after that? But on that day, no one made it out of Helios alive. Then, in Rose Califer, we talked about the past, but the way she spoke about it felt like she was talking about someone else's life. I don't know how to face her. And ever since then, No matter what I do, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. That gaze. I don't know whether it was Truvia's or Serpico's or...
Perhaps it was your own. The you from the past. The one who kept thinking, if only I'd done something. Making peace with the past isn't easy. And sometimes you don't get the chance at all.
Yeah. There won't be another chance. Truvia. She was killed by Dracena. By that thing pretending to be Dracena.
Something pretending to be Dracena? I see. So that means... No. Judging from the timeline and the...
Huh?
I'm not sure.
Forgive me, but I cannot obey.
Is that secret?
I am afraid I cannot comply. I know Miss Bell is here, and I have come to take her back. Please.
Sigrid. She won't be easy to fool. Belle, hide for... Belle? What are you doing?
Sigrid, leave them out of this. I'm right here.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation.
But...
Well, since Belle has already stepped out into the open, I suppose there's little point in my remaining hidden. This would be our first proper face-to-face...
Remiel. Now that is an unexpected development. Miss Bell, Lady Dracena has ordered a search for you. But our only aim is to uncover the truth of what happened. As for this fugitive wanted for the attempted assassination of Lady Eldrada...
Just so we're clear, if you decide to make a move here, you'll be the only one who dies.
How can you be so sure before you actually try?
I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I am a fugitive after all. But are you really willing to die like this? As a puppet controlled by that monster without ever learning the truth?
Then speak plainly. I have no patience for riddles.
Oh, very well. You really do take the Sunbringer inside the CCD was Gerta Blulu in disguise.
What did you say?
Huh? I expected that reaction from Sigrid, but you too, Belle?
How did you even come to that conclusion? I know it definitely wasn't Lady Dracena, but Gerta Blulu? There's no way.
That is quite a story you've come up with, Remy.
Oh? I was expecting something more along the lines of, how dare you slander Lady Dracena, followed by you charging straight at me with... Or could it be... you...
What makes you so certain that it was Gerta Blulu?
Intuition, perhaps? Of course, there was also, according to Belle's account, they followed the trail of singularity leakage through the energy hub. Then the false Dracena showed up, sent Billy and Cecilia away, began mutate. That's when Truvia arrived. She saw through the imposter's disguise too, and became... After that, Sigrid, Dracena ordered you to bring Belle back to the CCD and uncover the truth.
Yeah, Sigrid, I know it's hard to believe.
I did receive orders from Lady Dracena. But what does that prove?
Let's put it this way, Sigrid. Before you arrived, based solely on Belle's description, I assumed Lady Dracena's karma core had gone out of control and turned her into an enchainer. But From what we've seen before, if that were the case, there is no way she could have retained her human consciousness, much less continued issuing orders to you. With that possibility ruled out, and considering Bell's discovery of the singularity leakages, along with the recent appearance of it is entirely possible that either Gerta Blulu or Bashmu entered the CCD through the singularity leakage, and...
How could that even be possible?
It seems you have at least a basic understanding of enchainers and karma cores. I can't say how Sunbringer managed it, but the most likely explanation is that she divided her karma core into 3 parts and entrusted them to the 3 ladies we see today. That would also explain why Gerta Blulu and Bashmu appeared at roughly the same time. Then again, there may be a 3rd enchainer larva out there. As for why I don't think it was Bashmu, well, that's the easy part. Bashmu is enormous. Had it appeared in Buastrum, it couldn't possibly have gone unnoticed. So, either it was Gerta Blulu or a 3rd enchainer. It attacked Lady Dracena, and it succeeded. Just not completely. Otherwise, there would have been no if I had to compare it to something, it would be like, 2 people fighting over the same controller. Dracena's consciousness and Gerta Blulu's consciousness judging by the current situation. It seems
that is still nothing more than speculation. And if Miss Bell deceived you, then none of your conclusions would hold.
It's true. I have no way of proving.
It's all right, Belle. I believe you. And I believe every... Remember the rules of our little Q&A game. You don't have to tell the whole truth. And besides, Sigrid, you've heard us out this much already. I'd say that means there's still room.
What is it you want to talk about?
Why, how to get that poor little Sunbringer out of her current predicament, of course. So, there's too many eyes out here. We should speak inside.
The Retroflux Zone. I never would have thought you would be hiding here.
Oh? And here I thought you would let me go on purpose.
I never expected the Airspace Patrol surveillance network to have such a glaring blind spot.
Would you call it that? Before all this, I wouldn't have believed anyone would willingly live in the sewers with a whole colony of Bangbu either.
I was pretty shocked when I first got here, too.
All right, let's save the small talk. Let's discuss how we're going to deal with Gerta Blulu. Or... First of all, the enemy has already taken control of the CCD. That effect, in other words, we can't communicate with anyone through electronic means right now. If
Lady Dracena did give orders to keep a close watch on any unusual communication signals.
See? The enemy is already starting to show the cloven hoof. No offense to horse tyrants, of course.
Go on.
Dealing with it wouldn't actually be difficult. The real problem is how to do it quietly. Even I can't be sure I could bring it down in a single strike. None of us knows how deep if we act rashly. Worst case, everyone in Roscalifer ends up witnessing Lady Dracena turn into an ethereal. And by then, even if we manage to save Dracena, to Roscalifer, all we've really done is save a monster that could turn into an ethereal at any moment.
I never thought you cared about Roscalifer's order and stability.
Why wouldn't I? This is the utopia my friend built with her own hands.
Remiel's right. We need a way to keep the imposter contained without drawing it. Sneaking back into the CCD again probably won't work. Even if Sigrid helped us and cleared out all the guards, the imposter would catch on the moment she did anything out of the ordinary. Unless... we could somehow lure the imposter out of the CCD and into somewhere isolated. Somewhere no... Remiel, Sigrid, I've got it! A way to deal with...
Oh? Please, go on.
Tomorrow evening, the CCD will be holding a welcoming banquet for the island's guests in its reception hall. It's supposed to be hosted by Lady Dracena herself, which means...
That does sound promising. We could go in as guests instead of forcing...
But, Miss Bell, with so many guests around, how do...
What if... a singularity leakage appeared just as the imposter made its appearance? Or maybe a passage formed from multiple singularity leakages? If that's how it got in, and if there just happened to be no airspace patrol soldiers patrolling the Hollow at the time, then nobody would notice, right?
I am starting to lose track of what you mean, Miss Bell. How are you going to make a singularity leakage appear in the CCD reception hall?
Yesterday, Remiel and I found the culprit's crime scene at the bottom of the retroflux zone. We also figured out how those singularity leakages are being created. I think I can make something similar. If we keep it under control...
Fighting fire...
Yeah, as long as we have stable Hollow observation data to... Oh, wait, no. I don't have the HDD with me, and I can't reach...
Uh-oh. That look on your face...
If you are concerned about obtaining stable Hollow observation data, while there is a derelict area known as Rosewick within the Scommel Hollow. During patrols, we discovered equipment there that is similar to what the CCD uses. However, due to their excessive size, they were left abandoned.
If that equipment still works, then that might just do it. But without Data Boo handling the calculations, it'd probably take forever. Most of the Enna Gang's Bang Boo used to be CCD Data Boo. If they're willing to help.
Don't you remember, Belle? In their eyes, those 3 Sunbringers are all imposter. Anyway, leave this to me. At the very least, that leaves one final question. How are we supposed... Oh, nothing. I simply thought a certain...
At first light tomorrow, I can also pretend I never saw you tonight. That is all. And if I discover that everything you have told me is false, I will personally answer for tonight's decision. Before I leave, there is one final matter. You once attempted to assassinate Lady Eldrada. Why, then, are you going to such lengths to save Lady Dracena?
Because none of them are the Sunbringer I'm looking for. To me, they're no different from this city in the sky. They're all gifts Sunbringer left behind for the world. I simply don't want to stand by and watch the things my friend cherished be
way too much happened today. There's no way I'm making it back to Amber Hall. I hope Wise and the others won't worry. Secret's here so early. I'd better go take a look.
Good morning. I have secured a carrot for the Rosewick area. As promised, I will escort you there.
How do you intend to get us there? Surely not under the pretense of transporting newly captured fugitives.
Of course not. I brought this.
That pause was too suspicious. She must have actually considered taking us there as
So, what's in
costumes and props? They should allow you to accompany me openly into Scommel Hollow.
Ah, I see. Airspace patrol uniforms.
Right. If we're disguised as airspace patrol soldiers, accompany...
In any case, please hurry and change.
Hey, look! What's that?
Wait a second. There are two Mr. Roars?
Is something the matter? Why have you...
It's, not just the size. No, the size is... Secret, are you serious? You expect this to fool the airspace...
Yes, I believe...
No. There's no serving here. The deputy director of the airspace patrol.
Easy, Remiel, easy. I'm sure Sigrid...
In truth, it was already rather late. As luck would have it, one of our squad members found a Mr. Roar mascot suit near Beckford Street during yesterday's routine patrol.
Beckford Street? Remiel, is this the one you left there the day before yesterday?
Oh? So you are fond of Mr. Roar too, Remiel?
I am not. How did you even arrive at that conclusion?
The other one is mine. In any case, once we enter the outpost,
Okay, Deputy Director Sigrid. From now on, we're the Roar Twins! Rawr!
You seem rather pleased with...
Stay in character, Remiel. Every sentence Mr. Roar said...
Understood, Deputy Director Sigrid! Roar!
Very well. Since...
I never thought I'd be putting this outfit on a second time.
Come on, you look like you were having fun last time.
You two, do not forget to add "rawr" to the end of your sentences.
Good morning, Lady Sigrid! Up and...
Mr. Roar...
I know it's Mr. Roar, but, why plural?
Obviously, Mr. Roar has a twin.
Huh. Since when did that become part of his backstory?
Did you really think Rose Caliver's massive pancake demand could be handled by a single Mr. Roar. Mr. Roars, please tell my subordinate the truth.
I'm the Mr. Roar who works on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I'm the Mr. Roar for the Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
That signature catchphrase. Yeah, that Lady Secret. Why have you brought Mr.
For pancakes?
Huh. Pancakes.
Oh no, he's definitely suspicious. And why pancakes? Who would bring Mr. Roar?
I can't believe I actually went along with this absurd disguise plan.
I get it now!
Huh?
The pancake ingredients were lost in the hollow, weren't they? That's why I understand completely! Rose Califer needs pancakes just as much as air—
What is this guy even talking about? How did he get...
Affirmative. That is correct.
No. That is definitely not what you meant.
Oh, I understand everything now! Lady Secret—
I don't want to think about how any of this makes sense anymore.
Same here. My head hurts so much it feels like my brain is trying to grow back. Rawr.
The route is ready. All right. From here on, there are no scheduled patrols in Rosewick today.
Finally.
See? I told you. This costume is way too tight and stuffy. Getting stuck in it the other day was... It's not very polite to stare, Miss Deputy Director. Or is there something on my...
No, nothing. I merely thought you seemed... You are quite different from the Remiel described in the records of the first generation.
Let me guess. In those records, well, I suppose that can't be helped. We were void hunters, after all. We had to look. The head of the Hoshimi family gets lost at the drop of a hat. Sunbringer is a bit socially awkward. And Joyous spends every other day nursing a hangover. You wouldn't expect any of that to make it into the official records, would you?
Indeed.
But that was who they really were. Nothing like the people described in the...
What about you, Remiel?
The real me? Isn't she standing...
Knew it.
Oh my, then we really are in sync. But let's save the gossip for later, shall we?
Yes. The central district of Rosewick is just ahead.
Okay, let's keep...
Let us pass through this tunnel first. Rosewick should be just ahead. spectacle.
Rosewick. I never imagined this place would end up like this.
Huh? You've been here before?
Yes. Back when there was still only one Sunbringer. That enormous building in the distance is called Meridian Hall. It was once a research facility personally overseen by Sunbringer. And the main focus of that research was to work with Joyous and the others to verify whether the Rosetta data But as for how this place ended up in the Hollow, of course, the Research Institute back then didn't look like this. Many of the facilities inside Meridian Hall were made of porcelain, so as for the spatial structure, we'll have to rely on the back door that Sunbringer left behind.
Miss Bell, did you ride along the tracks like this last time as well? Oh.
Sorry, Secret. Yeah, the first ride can be pretty rough.
What is that glowing over there?
Well, now, I never expected it would...
Looks like the nearby ethereals spotted us. They are starting to gather. It's true!
Call me anytime you need my help.
There's no need. This is barely even a warning. Even the force leaves nothing standing. Dealt with, for now. This object. There's a strong...
Yes, both are Sunbringers. I'm surprised this key hasn't been affected by the spatial distortions. It's the key to Meridian Hall, the back door that Sunbringer left.
This is a key, you say? But where is the door?
For that, I'm afraid you'll have to ask Sunbringer herself. Meridian Hall, most of the buildings here were residences and other facilities prepared for the researchers who worked here. In other words, even if they were swallowed by the Hollow, it would but Meridian Hall is different. The prototype Sunbringer, she always believed these instruments might still serve. So she designed a dedicated emergency restoration system for the entirety of Meridian Hall. Once activated, it will rapidly restore the space both inside and outside to the default state recorded when the... Hold your horses there, my impatient friend. Let me finish first. There's actually, back then, Sunbringer gave each of us Void Hunters a copy of the key. Just in case the unexpected, but, you know me. daughter was quite troublesome, so... I mean, people hide spare keys under doormats or in flower pots all the time, right? At least it worked out, right? If I had taken it with me back then, we'd ask for the other part of the key. It was over 100 years ago. You sure are sharp. But careful there, Detective Bell. Or someone may just turn you into a static background asset with all RGB values set.
You two, let us cut the chatter. Since this part is still here, let us check the high ground nearby first.
Okay, but before that, let's put this part of the... So only about that much of it was restored.
This way. It seems there's a path leading higher up.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Together.
Let's take a look around here.
There it is. The other half of the key is over there.
See?
I should be able to unlock this path if I hack the robot.
I did not realize you were capable of such things.
That's no big deal. I've even handled things on the island that... anyway, it's not that hard. Let's keep going.
remember a very beautiful spot up ahead.
Face me! Final strike!
Watch me closely.
Let's hack the drawer and open the back. Good. We're almost there.
That's quite the emotion. The experiment was a success.
That voice.
That's Joyous. He's likely been dead for a very long time.
The ethereals in this area are gathering again.
Is it just me? Or do the ethereals seem interested in the Meridian Pulse too?
I know exactly why I've chosen to spread my wings once more. Perhaps that's just because it's darkness. Go and take the key. You've been left here all this time. Poor thing. Now, I'll take it.
The Rosetta date it.
I know. A moment like this does call for celebration.
Reniel, that...
Yes. All right, we have the key. Let's head back. Goodbye, my old friends.
restored.
Well, that went rather smoothly. Let's hope everything inside is fine as well.
So this is where the Rosetta Zeta was born.
My speed guards the sky! Hold the line! Break them!
Scorching sun!
Eternal imprisonment!
Tactical deployment.
I'm feeling like I've been tried.
Feel the blade with me!
I'll get the rain. Even the force The space here is still shifting. The entire building should have returned to its original state by now. Should it not?
Yeah, perhaps there's a delay. The device is over 100 years old after all. A little instability is to be expected, I suppose. It seems the environmental changes won't affect our exploration much.
Let us keep moving forward.
Why are there ethereals here as well? If you aren't paying rent, I'm afraid I must ask you to move on.
Take them down!
The space was hidden. No wonder so many ethereals gathered here.
Draw your weapon!
Is this the last one? I was expecting something a little tougher.
God, shall not be defiled! Break them! One step ahead. There's a stand!
There it is, the device we're after. Let's go, Belle. What comes next, only you can do.
So this is the prototype they used to verify Rosetta data?
The equipment was not damaged in that fight, was it?
It looks fine. It's a prototype. I think... All right. We did it!
Seeing these screens light up again after all this time feels strange. Well,
Nope, it's running smoothly. Almost too smoothly? This system feels a lot like the HDD. Next, I'll connect to Prophet Boo. He'll act as our relay node and mask our Rosetta data request as normal traffic. Just to be safe, we'll only pull the minimum data from the CCD and process everything else locally.
Son las 12:30 y me llama Arturo ahora mismo y me dice, oye, ¿dónde estás? Y le digo, pues a las Norias, y me dice, ah, vale, entonces no. Y le digo, ¿por qué? Y me dice, nada, porque hay un cliente en Adra que el equipo le deja de emitir por si podía ir. Le digo, yo ahora no voy a ir, que es muy tarde ya, iré otro día. Me dice, no, bueno, pues ya está, ya déjalo así. Mira, de verdad, hasta los finos. Lo peor es que ahora me ha llamado otra vez y me ha dicho que vaya, que es que como es solo para cambiarle una batería que me acerque yo en un momento, ¿sabes? Estoy por hacer el paripé del siglo, tirarme allá al suelo y decir que me ha dado un golpe de caballo. Y ya ves lo que hace.
Chicos, yo no...
¿Qué pasa, bro?
Oye, mira un equipo, tío.
Por poder podría, no pasa nada. Aunque no tengo el ordenador abierto.
No, tranquilo. ¿Cómo vas?
Pues nada, estaba jugando y hablando que iba a salir el viernes por el tema de mi cumpleaños.
¿Es tu cumpleaños el viernes?
No, es el miércoles, pero el viernes vamos a salir.
Ah, vale, vale. Guay, guay.
Aquí andamos esperando la Switch.
Sí, no, tío.
Llegan 5 minutos.
¿Eh?
Que llegan 5 minutos. ¿Me
¿Cómo que
escuchas?
llevo en 5 minutos?
Que la Switch, que me llegan 5 minutos. Que se te pega el repartidor de globo y me la trae en mi casa, bro. En plan, en mi puerta se te pega.
Hijo de puta. Madre mía, vaya vacaciones te vas a pegar, perro.
Pues sí, la verdad es que sí. Aunque te digo que el viernes, el sábado y el domingo se me ha pasado volando, tío.
Pues normal. ¿Qué has hecho?
Nada, vinieron unos amigos de mis padres aquí a casa a quedarse unos días y fuimos a comer por ahí. Fuimos allá al Tintero. No, en Málaga estuvimos en el Tintero.
Hostia, ese es top.
Sí, y luego, ¿dónde está? ¿Dónde fue el sábado? Ah, fueron al... O sea, fuimos al Diego ese. Al bar Diego de aquí de Ejido. También fuimos al Puerto Vino, uno que está en Almerimá. Y ya está. Y el No, no me acuerdo dónde fuimos ayer por la noche.
Bomba, entonces.
Pues sí, la verdad.
Pues yo, tío... Madre mía.
Lo que
Tengo unas ganas de que me llamen del otro trabajo, a ver si me interesa, bro. Te lo juro. Te lo juro, tío. Yo esta mañana le he pedido de nuevo el coche a Arturo, me decía que iba a salir, no ha salido. Ahora me viene con esto.
¿Cómo se llama? Está haciendo la aplicación, bro.
¿Estás haciendo la aplicación?
Sí.
Mira, le voy a meter un martillazo al ordenador.
¿Qué te digo?
Pues no. ¿Qué me vas a decir?
Bueno, ya te queda poco para terminar el día. ¿Eh?
Que Dios aprieta pero no ahoga.
Supongo.
¿No has escuchado eso nunca?
Sí.
Pues eso, loco. Yo tengo unas ganas de que me llegue el Spider-Man. Se va mi novia del 17 al 24 a Barcelona con su hermana. Me voy a pasar el Spider-Man en 2 días, ¿sabes? En uno.
Y el Tsushima también. Si tú también tienes para jugar.
Pero me pasas todo, hombre.
¿Y cuándo te vas a coger tú las vacaciones? ¿En septiembre?
Yo las vacaciones las tengo, creo que son la semana del 4 de septiembre.
¿Y cuánto te queda?
Pues me queda, pues medio mes, o malo. Ah, ¿pero de qué dices? ¿De vacaciones?
Sí.
Ni puta idea.
O bueno, eso ya lo hablas con Carmen.
Me está llamando Carmen. Oye, José, no vayas al eliminadero, me juego el cuello.
Venga, cógeselo, anda, nos vemos.
Venga, anda.
I only had time to install the essentials on Prophet Boo, and we still need bandwidth for the Rosetta data transfer, so the connection might be a little rough.
Oh, that's Griff. Need anything from us, Belle?
Not for now, thanks. I've got this.
Understood. We will keep watch for any Ether.
Link bandwidth is stable. Traffic disguise is up. Target side response looks normal. Starting designated path prediction calculations.
As expected of a holo specialist, the aura is completely different. Watching her, It truly occurred to me that Rosetta Data was born here.
Yes, exactly.
Link bandwidth stable. Verification unit synchronization complete. Professor, can you hear me? We can begin with data extraction. Everyone, I believe... I must now inform you of a major situation.
Se lo cojo y me dice, oye, ¿dónde estás? Le digo, pues estoy llegando al invernadero de este hombre que me estoy saliendo de la autovía. Me dice, ah, vale, entonces nada. Le digo, ¿pero por qué? Y dije, no, no, nada, ya nada, ya nada. Mira, yo no sé qué mierdas quieren, de verdad. Si que vaya al invernadero, si no, ya no lo sé. Están totalmente cetáceos esta gente.
What? The theoretical verification of Rosetta Data is complete. It was a resounding success.
Oh, is that how one delivers good news? You nearly gave me a heart attack!
I believe this is due to Miss Sunbringer practicing the composure training I recommended.
How many more people do you intend to torment with your family's strange tradition?
So loud. That's quite the commotion. I take it the experiment was a success?
Yes, very much so. It would have been even more successful if the core technology provider had simply stayed asleep.
Even a little nap earns me that much grief. I was merely showing full confidence in my colleagues. Besides, today's success is only the first step toward taking back the world.
All right, all right. At a time like this, why not be honest? And even if the Rosetta Data is only the beginning, it is still the beginning of a miracle. Let us celebrate properly, shall we? And
Then, let's throw a party, like the one Mayflower treated us to last time.
Don't tell me you're planning to drink until the next morning again.
the professor will throw a...
Then let us hold a ball with soft drinks only.
Hey, you people.
Back then, we thought taking back the world was only a matter of time. As long as our companions were by our side, there was nothing we could even go anywhere. In the end, none of us reached the promised destination.
Finally. This should do the trick.
Miss Bell, how did it go?
It went perfectly. Now we just need to use this data to... Remiel? What's wrong?
No, I'm all right. I simply, wanted a little more time.
Are you sure you're okay, Remiel?
I'm perfectly fine, really. Now that the calculations are done, let's head back. If we stay much longer, we'll miss tonight's banquet.
Yeah, this should do it. Here you go, Sigrid. I explained.
Yes, Miss Bell. I simply need to place these devices.
Yeah. Once the imposter appears, I'll activate the devices and create a small singular.
Meanwhile, I'll use Thaumiel's power to immobilize both it and everyone at the venue. Then, before it has time to react, I'll drag it through the leakage and into the hollow. Finally, we subdue it and rescue Dracaena.
Very well. Understood. I will do everything in my power to help you enter the venue unnoticed. However, if, in the end, our conclusions are proven wrong...
Then the banquet will become the place where you arrest both the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Aldrada and the fugitive who... I imagine Belle would have no objections to that.
No, I promise.
Then, may none of us betray the trust. There is a balcony outside the banquet hall. The door to that balcony will be locked today, so you two can stay there until the banquet begins. When the music begins, that signals the start of the banquet. The guests will share the first dance. Once that happens, you can head directly above the hall.
Got it.
We are here. Next, I will head in and set up the device. There are surveillance cameras above the hall. Belle, you can connect to them from... All right then. Please stay here and keep yourselves hidden.
Let's use the camera to check on Sigrid. This is a pretty good spot. I'm in. Uh-oh, a soldier's coming this way. What's going on?
Can you two hear me fine?
I see them, but...
Ah, you mean the soldier who came to speak. He asked me what was inside, and I said, this was specially prepared. He then said, oh, I see. A heart-to-heart over dessert. On the floor, no doubt.
Can't believe I've grown used to the strange things that happen around her.
The welcome banquet is about to begin, so I must take my leave now.
Honored guests who have traveled all this way.
Oh, it started. Come on. We should make our way up.
All right. I'll take the side fire escape.
Why go?
Whoa, wait!
Now let us follow the music and dance with our partners. May we all have a wonderful evening.
Everyone down there is dancing. Once the music ends, Lulu will show up. Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Remiel, stay down. What if someone sees you from down there?
Why would they? On such a beautiful night with lovely music. Surely everyone's eyes on a dance partner. And you? You were so calm a moment ago. Why so nervous now, Miss Honor Student?
No matter how we frame it, what we're about to do could be considered an assassination.
To the unsuspecting crowd below, we must look like a pair of unforgivable criminals. Relax. Eyewitness spectacle's far grander than this. Oh, right. The music won't end for a while yet. So, to settle those nerves, shall we share a dance of our own?
Huh? Dancing? Right now? Right here? Isn't this kind of a bad time?
You're already my partner in crime. It's a little late to worry about propriety.
Just so we're clear, I've never really danced before. If I step on your foot, don't blame me.
You know, Val, I've actually been keeping something from you. And you're definitely gonna be mad once you know the truth. But what can you do when your partner turns out to be a liar?
Lady Dracena is here.
Everyone stay right where you are. After you, Lady Dracena.
Remy?
I'm sorry, Belle. As this dance draws to a close, it's time for us to say goodbye. You know, Val, you almost made me forget that I no longer belong to this era. I almost forgot that I was meant to fly into the abyss alone. There's still a place for you to go back to. So from here on, let me handle this on my own.
If you're that eager to die, then so be it!
You're forcing the Enchainer transformation. Then bring it on.
I won't let you shoulder this burden alone. Reniel, if you ever freeze me with those,
Belle.
You're the one who said we were partners in crime. What kind of partner just...
Sorry.
Save it for after. What just happened? And what's that huge...
That's Gerta Blulu's cocoon. Since we ruined its plans, it's trying to absorb nearby ether to make up for the energy deficit and force its fusion with the Karma Core. And completely devour Dracena. I can't be certain how much...
Is there any way to stop it?
Do you see those new ether growths nearby? Gerta Blulu created them. They're basically doing the equivalent of a blood transfusion, gathering ether from the air and feeding it into the rapidly... In other words...
Are there any main arteries among those?
Sharp as ever. Good. I found 2 in total. Now that player 2 has joined the game. The space here is unstable. Watch your step.
I'll keep an eye on the track. Wait for me at the end. Val, the cocoon's doing something. Watch out! The cocoon is sending out blasts at intervals.
When they explode, get to the nearest cover immediately.
That's it! That's the first artery! Explosions are becoming more frequent. I need to find a way into the next...
This may get a little rough. Be careful!
Its activity level is still going up!
Don't panic. Whatever happens, stay clear of the blast. The target growth is just ahead. This route looks safer. Go this way.
Remiel, how's the cocoon looking?
Seems to be even more active than before. What a nuisance.
The blasts are getting stronger!
Val, take the tracks to the next target.
Not good! I'll think of something. Using the rail car as cover. I'm impressed. We're getting closer to the second target.
Destroy it, and the cocoon's growth should stop completely. Out. it's not over.
Together!
I had no idea ethereals could be so talkative. Then let those be your final words in this world. It devoured half of itself just to keep fighting. Is this how a beast born from the hollow thinks?
How tragic. Let's put it out of its misery.
Let me play the final night of you. Don't get spoiled, Bella.
Let the stage be even more dazzling.
The wind scatters the past, and you are next. Belle, you should take a breather. Now then, it's finally time to get serious!
Counting on you, Rennie! Remy, capture it alive and save Dracena from inside the core.
It's been a long time since I fought in the skies, but this is hard.
Guard up, Lulu! Looks like it's charging up. Watch out for range attacks.
¿Qué pasa? Не още рано, когато свърша бой.
You wish to test your firepower against mine. Unfortunately for you, I don't need it. Bringing down the pillars to block my path. Out of my way. It won't be long now.
Its core is about to be...
Good. Time to end this. And that's checkmate, monster. I hope you enjoy the dance of death.
Dracena is inside its core.
I'll handle this.
Still alive, but fading quickly.
I'll stabilize her ether activity.
They just devoured her tablooloo and left. Remy, are you okay?
I'm fine. Forget chasing that big one. Saving Dracina's what matters now. We still need to see this little act through to the end, don't we?
Suspect's location confirmed. All units, combat readiness level 1. S-rank wanted criminal Remiel Dan. You would do well not to resist in vain.
Lindburn? Why is she here? Isn't she supposed to be in Virium? I don't know what's going on, but I have to explain this to her.
You there, unfamiliar face. I do not know your identity. But if you have nothing to do with this, do not act rashly. Our first priority is to ensure Lady Dracina's safety and arrest the criminal who attempted to take her life. If you understand your position, remain silent and do not interfere with our official duties.
Secret? Is she telling me to stay out of this? Why would she do that? Why am I being kept in the dark?
Remiel, hand over Dracena beside you. Do not try anything foolish.
You mean this little one? I was beginning to tire of her anyway. Take her back. She's still breathing. Whether she survives is up to you.
Remiel? Why does it feel like you knew this was coming? What are you trying to pull?
I thought this little one's disappearance would throw you all into chaos. I didn't expect you to catch up so quickly. How dull. Time to bring this game to a close.
The former Void Hunter Remiel Dan. I never imagined a legendary figure like her could still be alive. But why? Why would she be the one to attempt to assassinate Lady Sunbringer?
If Lady Linford had not rushed back from Virium in time, who knows what would have...
Lady Linford went out of her way to bring us here, so that we might witness the legendary Void Hunter's arrest alongside the soldiers. Quite a sight. However, as a TOPS member, I am far more concerned with the truth behind another assault.
Mr. Owen, I know what you mean, but I believe the answer lies with the very same person. Answer me, Remiel. Was it you who abducted Dracena at the welcome banquet and left her gravely injured?
Naturally.
Were you also the one who infiltrated the computing center and attempted to murder Truvia, High Ambitions Corp's lead researcher?
Yes, that was me.
What? You... why?
Huh? No, wait, that's not what happened. The one who hurt Truvia was... right. No one would believe Lady Dracena was nearly devoured and assimilated by Gerta Blulu unless they saw it themselves. Remiel, tell me this was all for...
I did not expect you to admit it so readily.
You understand what your actions mean, do you not?
Of all times, now is when I've reached my limit. What a pain. It's not over yet.
Remiel, do not attempt to resist.
No, I won't resist. I'll simply vanish right before your eyes in an instant.
Sorry, but I'm done being a spectator. This performance of yours, you wouldn't mind one more joining, would you?
You want to share the stage with someone like me?
Let's finish this act together.
What are you trying to do?
Rescuing my partner in crime. Everyone, until we meet again.
Lady Linford, send someone after them quickly!
No. Look away.
It's okay now, Remiel.
Please don't. Don't look at me.
Okay. I promise. I won't look.
Thank you.
So, why didn't you tell me sooner about your plan with Secret and even Linfern?
Because you and I are different. You still have somewhere to return to. But I do not. The era I knew, the people I loved, those memories, they're all long gone. So, I can't drag you into this.
You really are impossibly headstrong, Remiel. You're the one who called me your partner in crime. You're the one who held me together on that rainy night. And now you're leaving me behind? Did you forget you're over 100 years old already? How long are you gonna keep acting like a cranky kid? I get it. Sometimes, someone's gotta step up and do the hard thing. What happened to Dracaena and to Truvia? Someone has to answer for all of it. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder all of it alone. Didn't you call me your partner in crime? Then act like it. Doing bad things together, running away together, getting ourselves wanted together. That's what partners do. What kind of partner takes all the heat alone? What kind of friend does that?
You really are getting more silver-tongued by the day, Val.
I'm not trying to sweet-talk you. Can't you tell I'm really mad right now?
I can hear it, Val. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that, my dear partner in crime.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I think I'll return to my refuge and rest for a while. The signs of the Enchainer transformation seem stable for now. There shouldn't be any major issues. As for what comes next, I'll leave that to Linfern in secret. I'm a little tired.
And I'm going with you.
There's no need for that. I can walk on my own now. I know what you're thinking. I can't let Remiel out of my sight again, or who knows what outrageous thing she'll do on her own, right? I promise, this time I won't go anywhere. Really, I only want to rest by myself for a while. Once I've recovered a little more, I'll come see you again. I promise.
Oh, Belle, over here. Have some bacon?
Ketchup or mayo, manager? I've got motor oil on the table too, if that's more.
Would you like an egg, Belle?
Is it just me?
How can you say that? It's only been a day, and you're already skin and bones.
Manager, breakfast is a sacred tradition at Amber Hall, and everyone's gotta have their fill. Besides, when Valina and Norma stopped by last night, they were just as...
Seriously, that was way too close. I was so worried. Whew,
Yeah. Thankfully.
You're worried about Truvia, aren't you? I think she's still in intensive care. Come in!
Please excuse the...
Hey everyone! Sorry for dropping by unannounced. Whoa, Lady Sunbringer! Oh, please. Linvern is fine. I can never get used to being Lady this and Lady that. Whoa, now that's a breakfast spread I'll have to try myself sometime. But first...
Forgive the early visit, but we bring good news. Miss Truvia has been stabilized.
Really?
And allow me to formally thank you on behalf of Rose Califer. It's because of your efforts that we get to have peaceful mornings.
I can't take all the credit. I owe all of you too. My bad.
Belle, I owe you an apology. Ramiel and I kept our plan from you, but it was not because we doubted you.
I know. You were just worried about, but there's something I need to ask. Now that Remiel's cooperating with you...
Actually, we'll be taking her to Virium soon. Oh, relax. Not as a criminal, but as a friend who needs our protection. As for her ongoing enchainer transformation, we can treat it with Porceloy. In return, she'll help us stabilize Dracina's condition with her unique...
How is Lady Dracina doing now?
Why does this all sound so serious?
Her condition isn't great, but Flint Workshop is keeping things under control, for now. Oh, right. Remiel knew we were coming, so she asked me to pass along a message. She's already waiting for you at the usual spot.
Really? Then...
Hey, Belle? Aren't you going to see Remiel?
Cecilia, curiosity isn't always a virtue, you know.
Remiel... Is she okay now, too?
Buenas tardes, Chetrich.
Mr. Roar is, Remiel?
Wait, that won't work at all. How does the enormous Mr. Roar even disguise himself as me? Although, he might pass if we give him—
Mr. Roar in your clothes? No.
No. Well, I thought it might be cute.
I'm really struggling to see the appeal. Anyway, you're here—
I guess you can say so. Linvern and the others probably mentioned it already. I'll be recovering in Virium, and while I'm there, I'll help stabilize—
Lady Dracaena. What exactly is—
She will likely remain unconscious for a long while. After all, having a karma core taken from you is no trivial matter. I misjudged the situation. At the time, I thought the karma core was still inside her. So when Bashmu suddenly appeared, but the truth was, while we managed to rescue Dracaena, the karma core remained inside Gertablulu and was devoured by Bashmu.
That's terrible. Does that mean Bashmu becomes the Enchainer instead of Gertablulu?
Yes, it seems far more intelligent than Gertablulu. But of course, the culprit behind all this may have planned it that way from the— Clearly, Gertablulu couldn't have done it. So, who lured it to Buastrum with the singularity leakage?
The real culprit is still hiding somewhere.
Correct. Though, I don't think we need to— Dracaena likely only possessed 1/3 of the karma core, which means the other 2 parts are still inside Eldrada.
Right. I wanted to ask, you said karma cores are sealed in Void Hunter weapons, but why is Lady Sunbringer's split into 3 and stored in 3 different bodies? What's really going on with her?
Yes, Void Hunter weapons. Perhaps that's what the Sunbringers truly are.
Huh?
Oh, come to think of it, I don't think I've told you yet. The truth is, I really did come to Rose Califer in search of— and then I saw Eldrada. Do you know that strange feeling? Somehow, after reclaiming Thaumiel, the remnant inside it resonated with the karma core fragment in me, and suddenly I was able to sense the karma cores within the Sunbringer, which is very strange. Sunbringer didn't fuse with the karma core and become an enchainer. Rather, the karma core was divided into 3 parts and stored within the 3 Sunbringers, which is just like Void Hunter weapons.
You mean the 3 Lady Sunbringers we've met are actually living Void Hunter weapons? No.
Well, it's only a working theory. There are still plenty of gaps in it. The most important question I have is, I don't believe she would die so easily. Yet somehow, she just vanished from everyone's memories one day, and then— So until I find my answer, I suspect I'll be staying in Rose Califer. Still, some proper rest is greatly appreciated.
There should still be some breakfast downstairs.
How many times have I told you before? You really, really need to stop sneaking up on people like a ghost. You and that emotionless girl. Do you really have to show up every time someone's having a pleasant moment? agreed to join this little covenant of yours, but I did not agree to being stalked all—
Ramiel, do you truly believe the Sunbringers are Void Hunter weapons?
Of course not.
Then why tell her something you know isn't true?
What's the matter? I merely told— Why are you—
Don't answer my question with another question.
Oh, all right. It's simple. Because sooner or later, she's going to uncover the truth behind the Sunbringers. But now, for her sake, for the 3 Sunbringers, and—
So, you don't think the 3 of them know who they truly are, either?
Perhaps. But you know the truth. There's only ever been one question of real importance to us. The Sunbringer I once knew. And where is she?
How pitiful. What do they call that monster again? Right, there's a Blulu. To think it wounded you this badly. Its will to survive is truly frightening. It also got a lot smarter ever since it made contact with the Karma Core. Came embarrassingly close to actually pulling it off. How impressive. But do not worry. Our old classmates still handled it. Come to think of it, I always did enjoy doing the unexpected. But you are terrible at adapting on the fly. That is why you keep losing again and again and again. Why not simply admit that you are worthless? Just kidding. You would never accept this outcome, would you? That's enough for an infirmary visit. I have something I must, and I look forward to your performance in the next act.
Morning! Prime Pancake Hour is now in session! Roar! No, today's breakfast mission was an absolute honor to serve! Until next time, roar!
Hang tight. It'll be ready in a...
Let me pet you, or no treats.
Some flames never die.
Standing by.
Shall we dance? Hey, always nice to see you. Shall we dance? Hey, always nice to see you. Shall we dance? Hey, always nice to see you. Shall we dance? Shall we dance?
New Airedu's top-tier VR experience equipment. Feel the charm of being a hollow investigator.
Shall we dance?
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
Time for some joke?
I have two
Touch my tail, and now. touch my tail? And no.
watch me spin.
Wind spear. Not even close.
Notice me. Lord. Adjust your breathing.
When I first played Zenless Zone Zero, I set out for a challenge. I was gonna clear the endgame of ZZZ, both Shiyu and Deadly Assault using only level 50 characters. And let's just say, my teams led by Anton, Pre-Buff Soldier 11, and Ishwen, they got the job done so well. But that version of Zenless Zone Zero no longer exists. HP kept inflating. Endgame demanded more out of players to clear. Even I was forced to level 60 my characters. I couldn't even imagine how bad Anton would feel now, and he wasn't even clearing endgame before. My goal when returning wasn't even to beat the endgame. It was to hop on, look at the shiny new toys, put up a pitiful fight, and then laugh off my loss. But that was me being dishonest with myself. If you know anything about me, you know exactly how the story started. Zenless Zone Zero never stood a chance. Go, 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 go! Our goal is to clear both Shiyu and Deadly Assault, and from my POV, that seems like a steep mountain to climb. But to be clear, it wasn't all despair. Not only did we just get a free 5-star character, she is the exact role that I needed. Nicole and Oscar are the only two real supports I have on the account. Sorry, Rena. Huh? Oh, I'm getting a call. Hello?
You're good, Ren.
Oh, hey, sup, Soul?
I know you just getting backing on. You see they buff baby girl?
Soldier 11? Bro, I ain't falling for that. That's a standard banner character. Be serious.
Nah, I'm being for real. Like, she's on par with Ellen at you. You gotta tweak your playstyle just a little bit, but I promise you, bro, you need to check her out. Anyways, though, good luck with your chat.
Oh, he's gone. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Launch an EX special, chain attack, or ultimate to unlock the 5th hit of basic attack. So after this is one extra one. Oh, I'm getting it. Okay. So now when you dodge, you don't lose out on your basic attack. Oh, that's pretty good. How do I do this?
Wow, the gift from the Lost Void.
Oh, you just dodge? Wait, that's it? It's literally just dodging? Bro, what is this anime ass pose? Look at that. She's aura farming. Hold on. I didn't block. Okay. So I just hold it. The second I see an attack coming, I just hold it. And then it automatically parries. Okay. Is that optimal? Wait, that would be sick as hell. Look at that. Before I got to work on improving my builds, the first thing I wanted to identify was just how bad my characters are currently. I also kind of forgot how to work on my characters. But in my defense, it did like 5 months ago. You forget too. Let's first head in to Shiyu and DA. See how terrible it's gonna be. You guys can see how washed I am. I haven't played this game in fucking eons. First though, let's show you guys my builds. I am not gonna lie to you guys, I have no idea if these builds are good. 51, 146, not max skills. My Anton has higher level skills than my Ishwen, bro. Oh my god. Wait, that's crazy. Oh yeah, my Panda's level 60 now. But it's not core F because I don't have the weeklies. I'm assuming Astral Voice is still good on him. We got Astra, 3.3k attack. Is she on ER? No, she's on ER weapon. Okay. Soldier's 3.3k attack, 77.8 crit rates, 118 crit damage. No maxed out skill. I mean, ultimate. Base. I was told Puffer was better than Woodpecker now. Only if you pull her dial in. Ah. Okay. Does Lighter need gear? I think so. You got King of the Summit? That's probably good. You got King of the Summit on Poker too? Are these stats good? I don't know. Do I need this? I don't know. That doesn't look great. Can I share gear in DA and Shiyu? Can I swap gear between my characters or no? Not in Shiyu. I believe I am fucked. It is what it is. Let's be fucked then. Wait, how are my stats so low? Should my stats be this low? That's not good. That looks a little better, I guess. Wait. Before I quit, I did pulls on Nicole. I was trying to get, the reason I have pity built up right now is because I was trying to get M6 Nicole on the trigger band. But I only got to, yeah, it's looking a little bit more cooked than I'd hoped, but I came up with a brilliant plan. Just ask yourself this. How does one become stronger in a gacha game? There's only one way this goes down. And that is we either win the 50-50 or we get M6 Nicole. Or you know what? Fuck it. It's both. We win the 50-50 and we get M6 Nicole. Enough stalling. We knew how this was going to play out. Every time. 50-50. Oh, we're I'm going to go for 11. I'm just going to gamble all the way. All right, you know what? Give me a game. On our early, you know, decked out. 48% crit damage. Wait, that's crazy. Isn't that an entire disc? With my duct taped builds, it was time to head into Shiyu and see exactly what was bringing everyone to their knees. Wait, Lighter isn't one of the bosses here, is he? Wait, is Lighter one of the bosses here? As rusty as it was, things were going surprisingly smooth. My buff M4 Soldier 11 was dealing unethical amounts of damage. I didn't fully understand her kit yet. This win also felt just as broken as the day I left. Even if we're using a free-to-play team, in the clear times it looks pretty good. Wait, that was the third floor. Wait, no. I thought that was the fourth. Nah, bro. No, it's so fucked. It's actually fucked, dude. I thought that was the fourth floor. My team was struggling this hard on floor 3 and 4. I knew I had no chance going into Shiyu like this. So I made a judgment call already to upgrade some of my gear. I had some pretty crappy supply perfect fit, able to clear the on God, I will be the drill to pierce the fucking heavens. Right? So, in the
not to make hot. What? Okay,
I can go faster though. I guess at this point,
the score mode
after. I says for 2.
That was clear.
In that huge time, more than you got him and up right now. 3. Right there. Way more.
He has a measly 100 in basic attack, special attack, and wide area of effect attack.
Worthless boss. What is box? I can 17 hours straight of this goddamn snowman. I'm arena with just a count. What the fuck? Is my damage right now, bro?
Don't disappoint me.
Shall we dance?